First thing first, let me get this out of the way. I know I was supposed to do a live stream last Wednesday, and me and brother Mike was supposed to go ahead and do a collabo via Google Hangouts. Anybody could join. Well, I had to reschedule that due to some difficulties. So, due some technical difficulties, not me difficulties. So therefore, we're gonna reschedule this come this Wednesday, this Wednesday coming. So I got a lot of free time on that. Now, to get right into this, the elder that you see here, the woman that you see here, don't need no introduction. Well, not to me, but personally, like I say, she is like a rock star to me, legend. Living legend. This happens to be U.S. Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, right here from my backyard, right here in Miami. You sit on the U.S. Florida Senate. Excuse me. Good grief. Hold on 1 second. So therefore, you know, as y'all know recently, I don't know if y'all know recently or not, she's been in the news and stuff, basically lambasting the Cheeto in chief about what happened with the four soldiers that got ambushed and killed in Niger, in the African country of Niger. One of which that Frederica Wilson had mentored in her 500 role model, 500 boys role model of excellence, which is a program that's been running down here in Miami for like several years and still running strong too. You know, so therefore it's to circumvent and be as an deterrent, so that way young black boys can be anything other than going taking another path and stuff like that. And the brother that was killed, Sergeant David, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Anybody in the comment section can remember his name, please list it in the comment section. I'm so sorry, Nick, butchering this up. We all seen it. We all seen it. That god damn. Okay. We all seen it. Um, on TV where this young brother was killed in a line of duty, being ambushed like that. There's still questions revolving around that, but the part that hardened me, that sickened me, um, and it disheartened me is not only just to see his his widow, who happened to be 25 and she's 6 months pregnant, and uh, little girl, his daughter, draped over his coffin with the Star Spangled Banner draped over it and stuff, and her crying and mother. But the thing that bugged me the most is what President Tangerine, I'm going Professor Black Truth here for a minute, said, and I quote, he knew what he signed up for. Blah blah blah. Real insensitive comments to the widow of that person, to the widow of the Sergeant David. Okay, and how did Frederica Wilson fit in there? Well, she was in the limo with the widow and this mother, and he heard her say it. Now Trump is basically being the liar that he is, and he said he didn't say such things like that, and yes, you did. And Frederica Wilson got the proof, because I'm gonna tell you why I strongly believe it. Now, back in 2013, I had the pleasure of meeting Congresswoman Frederica Wilson. I mean, because after all, she's Miami born and bred, from here, particularly like from my area and all that. For her to ascend to the United States Congress is an achievement in itself. She's well known, most notably for wearing the different array, menagerie, cornucopia of hats that she wear. Now I seen a comment on Facebook where some asswipe said like, "What she is? What's up with these hats? What she is, a pimp and all that?" Typical retard, Republican. Um, First thing first, number one, it's not no pimp hat. I mean, last time I checked, when I grew up, I don't shit. Not all pimps wore hats. Second of all, she wears these hats to honor her late grandmother. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you something. She even had then House Speaker during the time of Obama, John Boehner, to scratch off that rule that no member of Congress can wear hats in the Senate House of Representatives, and she's still been doing that strong to this day. Oh, sorry about that. But I'm gonna tell you something about Frederica Wilson. Do not let the hat. Do not let the business dress. Do not let the stilettos fool you. This elder here can put it down, and she can get down with the best of them. And plus on top of that, she's a Scorpio, and on top of that, the old punk ass white cracker house chief of staff, and the guy who looks like the old disgruntled grandpa who ain't been getting none in the past 80 years, fuck ass John Kelly, who basically lambasted and low blowed attacked Frederica Wilson because how she went at Trump, and like I said, Trump ain't got no comeback for it, so he sends him out to do it. Now, when John Kelly came on the scene, let me tell y'all something about this piece of shit. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. I'll do it later. Let me see something. Give me 1 minute, people. Give me 1 minute. Okay. This piece of garbage right here, John Kelly, the Cracker House chief of staff, you know what I'm saying, who made very insensitive comments, about he's supposed to be the guy when he first came on the scene. Now, even I liked him at the one time. He decided to clean up the mess, getting rid of Anthony Scaramucci, getting rid of Steve Bannon, limiting Omarosa to direct access to the president. But like we always seen him when Trump makes these little asinine comments, like he did in New York at Trump Tower after the Charlottesville thing. The thing he said the little Rocket Man comment aimed toward North Korean leader Kim Jong Un. And that we seen him there. To most everywhere else, we normally see John Kelly with his head down, hand over his face palming every time. But and like I said to myself, I said, shoot, even he feel embarrassed by this ass wipe. But then come to find out, you got to understand these caucus stains, as Tory Rain puts it. They know how to throw on a show. And that's all it was, a show. Because he came out and defended Trump from that inexplicable and sensitive excuse. And I'm going to tell you something, what he was also running too. And, it's in relation to the insensitive comments Trump said about the dead sergeant, who happens to be a brother to the widow, which is sister anyway. I know y'all seen the one where he made a phone call to a Gold Star mom who happens to be black because her husband, who was killed in battle, happened to be a Neanderthal and all that. And it doesn't take a no-brainer to realize what had happened. Let me see if I could bring that up real quick. Give me 1 second again. I'm sorry.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. Now you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save to learn how to save up to $300 a year.
I am so sorry to hear about the whole situation. What a horrible thing, except that he's an unbelievable hero. And, you know, all of the people that served with him are saying how incredible he was.
Yes, sir.
And just an amazing guy.
To me, he was already my hero, to be honest with you. We've been together 15 years, 5 children, but now it's like the world gets to know he is an American hero. So thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I really do, sir.
Well, you just take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Come around and see me when you're in Washington, and say hello to your children and tell them that Father was a great hero that I respected, and just, I learned a lot. Before I made the call, I like to learn, and it's amazing what kind of a guy he was. So just tell him I said your father was a great hero. And take care of yourself, Natasha.
Okay. See, that's what's been going on around, it's been finding itself around social media as of late. Let me just, sorry about that, people. I'm working here. That's what's been finding their way around there. And no doubt, this scumbite is right behind it and all that. But see, the only reason we're talking about, oh, well, you see, he wasn't insensitive. He wasn't racist. You see how he saying like that, the wife happened to be black. Yeah, because her husband happened to be white. You know, she laid up with a fucking cave troll and shit like that and procreated. Shoot. And see, with her, and I have a disdain toward that Gold Star mom too, because if she's supposed to really be about that, then she need to go ahead and reach out to Sergeant David's wife, who happens to be 6 months pregnant, as well as the mother and all that. I bet you she doesn't do that. And don't expect her to do it either, people. She's a fucking coon. Fucking bed wench bitch. Fuck her. You know? She ain't shit. That ain't shit. You know? Because, see, that's the card they want to play, and he's right behind it to make sure to have it circulated around. And then, you know, his little war words, he throwing shade at Frederica Wilson, refer to her, that woman. The key words, that woman. As Professor Truth say, that's just another kind way of saying you people. See, John Kelly was born in Boston, Massachusetts. So when I found that out, I say, no surprise. Boston has always been a racist city. And it continues to do so. Between them and New York, I would prefer New York over Boston any day. Because ain't shit up there in Boston I like. I even hate the damn football team. And I ain't even watching no NFL. That's enough said right there how racist they is up there. It's a fucking piece of shit. You know, Irish go up in the Catholic faith. So, again, you know, he's one of those guys who, like, how the Irish became white, blah, blah, blah. But then, like I said, like, he's an idiot. And on top of that, he's a tourist, so therefore he likes the camera, he's all that stuff. But he's a liar. John Kelly is nothing more than a 4-star disgrace and an asshat to boot. But if he thinks he can go ahead and throw shade against Sister Frederica Wilson and think he got a fight on his hand. But like I just said earlier in this video, do not let the hat, do not let the pearl necklace, do not let the outfits, do not let the stilettos fool you. Because Frederica Wilson will get with you on any day and any basis. And then like with Trump them saying that she's lying and all this stuff like that, she didn't back down. She tripled down. And I like that. On top of that, she's a Scorpio. So November 5th, 1942. We don't play that shit. You know. So my thing like this though. So, so this man here, no doubt he's gonna do what he does best. He's gonna go on Twitter. He's gonna go on a Twitter rant, and he's gonna go with that bullshit about that. So we gonna find out even more. I'm trying to find out even more because now I just found out that the brother, they say his body was found like a mile idle Niger. So that basically means that he was killed way. It's something going on with this. I'm telling you. And Frederica Wilson is gonna find out about it, and I applaud her for a statue, for a class, and a dignity for going head on head with that oversized pumpkin, and an asshole to boot. See, now they trying to backtrack. They kind of cover their tracks. They trying to save face. No, it's too late for that shit now. And shoot, any so-called black person that gets out here and wants to go against this woman, you a coon. Any white person, which I'm gonna expect anyway, that will do it, that just goes to show you is a racist piece of shit. Just like this garbage ass motherfucker here. Anyway, I ain't got no more to say on this like this, but like I said, I stand with Congresswoman Frederica Wilson, and hopefully I do get the chance to meet her again. Let me know what y'all think about these in the comment section. The sisters, I need y'all to chime in on this if you like, and let me know what y'all think. Subscribe, share, click the notification bell so when I upload new videos, you'll get it. That's it. I'm done. No more talk.